Do you have trouble finding time to take care of yourself as a busy college student? Are you finding yourself feeling down or maybe even a little bit depressed? Would you like to start prioritizing your physical and mental health? If you replied yes to any of these questions, then I think that this speech could help you. Did you know that between 2009 and 2015, treatment and diagnosis among college students for anxiety went up by 6%? And treatment and diagnosis for depression and panic attacks went up by 3%. So, how does this relate to self-care, you might be wondering? Well, first, we must understand the definition of self-care. Self-care is a set of activities that maintain your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. My name is Claudia Geyser, and I am here to assist you today with tips that have helped me implement self-care into my life as a busy and overwhelmed college student. So over the next 5 to 6 minutes, I'm going to be talking to you about 3 key things that have helped me implement and make self-care more of a priority in my life. So first, getting enough sleep. 2, finding time to exercise. And 3, finding a time of the day to do things that make me happy or bring me joy. Whether it's reading, watching a favorite TV show, or maybe even talking to a loved one or friend on the phone. So like I said, the first step is getting enough sleep. This should be about 7 to 8 hours a night. Sleep is essential to many processes in the body, but we're just going to be focusing on a few. Sleep affects our physical and mental functioning. We need to be on our A game as college students, so therefore we need enough sleep. Sleep is crucial to fighting disease and developing our immune systems. And sleep deprivation can affect the mood for the next day. I know for me, if I don't get enough sleep, I have a lot of trouble focusing and maintaining a positive attitude. Without a positive attitude, I cannot perform my best. The second step to implementing self-care would be finding time to exercise. So there are a few benefits to this. For me personally, it releases stress. When I break a sweat, I get my heart rate up, it really releases some stress for me. And number 2, you can feel less bad about those snacks that you ate earlier while doing your homework. And number 3, exercising is proven to improve your brain health. And why wouldn't we want that? So one thing that really was, a big deal to me when I started working out to, better my self-care was that I felt like if I didn't work out for a long duration, like an hour or more, that it wasn't worth it. And that couldn't be more wrong. So I pretty much exercise a half an hour every day, maybe sometimes not on the weekends, but I try to exercise at least 30 minutes a day. And this really keeps my motivation and my spirits up. I've found a lot of benefit to it, and although some days I don't want to do it, I feel like in the long run it has really helped me and just, help me keep my motivation and spirits up. So then lastly, finding a time of the day to do things that make you happy. So find activities that bring you joy and allow them to reduce your stress and be guilt-free. When I first started trying to make this a priority, doing something every single day that brought me joy, it was hard because in my head, it's easy to get caught up that classes need to be our number one priority. But your number one priority is you, maintaining your physical and mental health so that you can, excel as a college student. So every night I take time before I go to bed, a half an hour to an hour, sometimes more, and I do something that helps me unwind and prepare for the next day so I can go into the next day with a positive attitude, ready to kill those exams, kill that homework. Yeah. So doing this creates a healthy work-life balance, promotes better mental health, and it's a great way to practice self-care. So in the last 5 to 6 minutes, I talked about number 1, getting enough sleep, number 2, finding time to exercise, and number 3, finding a time of the day to do things that make you happy. Reading, it could be watching your favorite TV show, and it could be, talking to a loved one or friend. So I brought my 3 favorite books right now to show you guys. Number 1, Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. Love this. Number 2, Reminders of Him. As you can see from the bookmark, this is the one I'm currently reading. And number 3, It Ends With Us. So those are great books, recommendation for you. Really helps me unwind at the end of the day. So, closing remarks. Implementing self-care into your college routine is challenging, but it is possible with the right mindset. M. Scott Peck said, "Until you value yourself, you won't value your time. And until you value your time, you will not do anything with it." So I'm Claudia Geyser. Thank you guys, and I hope that you can implement self-care into your routine and you become better people while doing it.